Okay, her. So anyway, boom. What I was saying yesterday was about the correlation between detachment, um, detachment, what and what? Detachment, intuition, trust, and self-esteem. Boom. Okay. And how for me, those things became relevant now that I've been out of school. So my last year of college was very just troubling, personally. I mean, I guess it was personal. Fuck. Yeah, personally, it was like very troubling. When it comes to understanding who my friends are, wanting to go about my decisions properly, not knowing who, what to trust, including myself. And this last semester of me being at school, I definitely and not even at school. This last semester I was out of school. I had finished in December. And I'm sitting here doing nothing. And I'm looking at everybody's life via social media. And I'm like, oh, how are they getting everything? Why are they having so much fun? Why are they so happy? Why do they look so happy? And I don't, and I'm not. And I'm not having a good time. And my health is bad, poor. And I don't have a job. What I learned, though, is that I needed that time to rebuild my self-esteem in myself, but my esteem and my intuition, and rebuild my esteem and trust, and even learn myself as myself and not as the people I was trying to be. I'm saying that because I came to school. Prior to school, I was very discerning. I was so myself. I was so myself. Nobody could make me do anything I didn't want to do. Nobody could tell me anything about myself. Okay? I was 110% me. But yeah, so I completely lost myself. I came to school, and prior to school, as in college, I was mad discerning. I was mad, I knew who I was. And my discernment was on point. But somewhere along the way, I lost myself. When I first came to school in sophomore year, 2021, I was like, whoa, I'm so excited to be here. I'm just so excited to be here. I am just so excited to be here, bitch. Y'all can give me whatever. We can do whatever. I can go wherever. I don't give a fuck. I'm just happy to be here. Basically, came to school, lost myself. Okay, boom. And I was just going anywhere, doing anything, and I just got blinded. I got blinded. My third eye shut. I was shut out from myself. And then that's when I let myself accessible and vulnerable to just a whole bunch of bull crap. Straight like that. A whole bunch of bull. Okay? There's pockets of genuine behavior that brought some really dope people into my life. Or people who could see through that. Rather. I don't know if it really had anything to do with me. I think it had to do with the people being able to see. Because some people can't, not everybody can see. And I learned that. Or, I think people can see. Everybody can see, but not many people are genuine with what they can see. Some people use what they can see and where you at to their advantage. And they're like, she's in a dark space, but I can see her light. Let me take it. I need that. Let me use it. She probably gonna give it to me. Her eyes shut off. I can see her eye, but I can see it's closed. She don't know what's going on right now. She's not here. She's not pre. She's not paying attention right now. Get her ass. Attack. So yeah, I was shut off, bruh, from myself and my own light. And lying to myself about being shut off. Lying to myself about like, oh, I know what's going on. I can see. Then why are you being played? Why are you being ignorant? Why are you being so ignorant? If you can see, then what you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, so my lesson this time that I've been away and I've been comparing myself to people, why don't I have a job offer straight? I'm done with school. I finished early. This got to count for something. I should have been knew what I was going to do. Why is it so hard for me to get a job? I've been applying to different things. And it's like, truth be told, I wasn't qualified. Truth be told, some of the things I applied for, I was qualified. But some of the things I applied for, I wasn't qualified. And because you was lying to yourself, thinking that you was ahead of the game when you wasn't. You graduated early. You didn't do shit else. You just graduated early. You didn't really hone in on those skills. You didn't really network to the best of your ability. You didn't really ask for help as much as you should have. You didn't really seek out guidance as much as you should have. Take advantage of the opportunity as much as you should have. But the power in all of that is I learned and I still have time to do better. Let God say so. My time may run out. As long as you have time, you can do something about it. As long as you have time, you can change. It's like, so what are we gonna do with that know-how? Are we gonna do something about it? We know now. So, detaching myself from the guilt and the shame of my poor choices in the past. Detaching myself from the people that I was too blind to see were vultures and fearmongers. Detaching myself from not believing in myself and trust issues. Detaching myself from narratives that I'm better than what I am and I'm worse than what I am. And embracing more truth. And what's true about me is that my intuition is so strong and my discernment is so real. And I know things. And trusting that I know things. Trusting that I know truth. Trusting that I know when something ain't right and I know when it is. And then when I was getting all the worst, I wasn't in my highest. And that had nothing to do with my intuition. It had everything to do with my lack of. So I shouldn't sit and be like, oh, what about when I made that decision? You wasn't moving at your highest. You was mad low. So detaching myself from that low vibrational mindset, cause that gotta go. And there's no benefit in keeping it besides recognizing. Honestly, not even keeping it, because your higher self, when you move in that higher self, you don't gotta keep the old low mindset to recognize it. Your high mindset recognize. Your high knows. Your high self knows when it's low. Or when it's not even when it's low, when it's like a low thought. And honestly, your high self do know when it's low. It just can't do nothing unless you let it. Your higher self can't activate unless you activate it. So your higher self is looking at you like, damn, lock in, because I'm ready. I'm here for you. I'm ready to show you something. I'm ready to teach you something. I'm ready to grow you something. I'm ready. You got to be ready. You got to be ready too. You got to be right there with it. Because truth be told, you're going to always be you in your lowest and your highest. You're going to always be you. But you got to activate that mud. So all parts of yourself, past, present, and future, can be aligned and work and move for your highest. What I mean by that? Your future has two outcomes. Either your low or your high. So pick a future that you want in this present. Pick a future that you want. And after you pick it, stay present so you can continue to manifest that future. You got to be in the present so that you could not really control, but make sure that you're prepared for that higher self that you are seeking. But then you also got to use your past, because your past holds history, and history is knowledge. History is power. So remember, but don't be there. Remember it. Like, don't make your past nostalgia. Make it history. Use it. Use it like you use a textbook. Use it like it's a tool, not like it's you. Don't really carry the feelings, the emotions, the desires of yesterday, because yesterday already happened. Today you have to manifest them desires. Today you have to think about the desires you have today. So tomorrow the desires are accomplished. You move on to a new one. Don't have to be tomorrow literally, but it could be. It could be. It could be, depending on how big or small the goal is. It could be. Or even if it's big, yesterday was your last day of grinding and today you got it. You're grinding for that said thing. Today you got it. Today you won. And then when you think about your goal for today, you think about it. Yesterday I had a goal and today I won. That's history. Yesterday I won. Yesterday I won. Today I have that idea and I know I can do it tomorrow. Because I won yesterday, I know I can do it tomorrow. Because I failed yesterday, I now know what not to do for tomorrow. For today. So I can see the results tomorrow. And that's what I've been working on. Staying proud of myself. Remembering who I am. Trusting my God and my situation. Trusting my skills and my ancestors. Trusting the people that I am continuing to allow in my life. Trusting the love that I am creating with the people that I have in my life. Trusting the bonds and the relationships that I'm generating. To be faithful to me and to be honest to me and to honor me and to serve me. Trusting that none of the hard work I've put in thus far to maintain myself and to create myself will not go in vain. Trusting that they will not go in vain. None of that will go in vain because I trust me. And I trust my God. And I trust my community. And I trust me and God's relationship to be in cahoots, to be hand in hand. She say go, I make up where. She say go, I make sure I get there. That's it. Yeah, man. I really think that I lost myself. I remember I was 13 years old and I prophesied this whole life I have right now. I saw it. For some reason, when I got to school, I stopped being a prophet. I started being a follower. And that's what I mean. I'm telling the truth to myself now. Sorry, that was a live reaction because I never said that out loud. I never said that out loud, but it's true. I'm sorry, I didn't like the way that said, but now I don't like the way it said either. So it's like we're gonna have to stick up. Attention. But yeah, I was being a follower. I was going because I was so excited and I became so consumed with university and university living, college living, that I completely lost myself. And some of the things that I was a leader on, those were peak moments. But when I was living it, there's only one moment I can say I was really doing me and being me. Otherwise, I feel like I was trying to be in. I wasn't being a follower in the sense of if somebody say jump, jump, but I was being a follower in the sense of the missions that I'm on, I'm not really passionate about them as much as I say I am. The people I'm around, I'm not really fucking with them as much as I say I am. The places we going, I'm not really having as much fun as I say I am. FOMO. I was moving in FOMO. I ain't want to be left out. I was trying to suck it all up. I ain't want to be left out of nothing. I want to be there so I can see it. And if it's whack, I'll talk about it to myself, to the homies, maybe, not in full detail, or being a follower of not really showing up as my true authentic self, like not saying the things that are on my mind sometimes because I'm scared that somebody gonna say something about me. Or being a follower so much that I am adopting such negative spirits and negative energy, and I can't allow myself to be the love and light Phoenix that I am, the one that really doesn't hold grudges. Because to be honest, none of us are close enough for you to really puncture me. So I don't got no grudge against you. Now, there's people who, and there's some people in my life that I wouldn't say I have a grudge against. So I don't fuck with them. That's not a grudge. I don't fuck with you. I don't like what you about. I don't like what you represent. You feel me? And I'm gonna stand on it. But yeah, I'm holding grudges against people, and it's like, girl, like the damn picture because you want to like it. Y'all beef back and whoop-de-wop, and you trying to hold up an image that you don't fuck with this person because they did that to you, and you don't really give a fuck about that. You don't give a damn. Don't give a fuck. Don't give a fuck. Sorry, I just had to cuss myself out because it's like, girl. And I really value friendship and community, and there's so many people that I shut out because I'm being a follower, because I'm like, my friend don't really fuck with you, so I can't really fuck with you. Whole time it's like, nigga, my friend don't fuck with you for some dumb shit. We can be cool, we can't be besties, but when I see you, what's up? Feel me? When I see you, hey, how you doing? But I wasn't even doing that because that's like, that's who I am as a person. I'm going to say what's up. Like, I'm not the most social person. I'm not the most, like, you feel me? I am pretty outgoing. Like, I'm an introvert, so I'm going to be quiet, but I'm not nasty. Feel me? I'm not mean. I'm not like, you know, negative spirited. Feel me? Like, doing things like that. So now I'm like, actually, none of that really matters to me. Actually, I really don't care for that. Or actually, I do love that. I do love this person. I do care for these things. And I'm going to do them. I'm going to talk about it. And I'm going to share my opinion. And if you don't agree, damn, okay, that's cool. That don't mean we got to be, beefed up. Anyway, I'm going into specifics. The overall message is the time that I had when I was doing nothing, from when I graduated in December to today, or to when I really walked in May. I learned so much about myself. I was by myself so much, and on purpose. Some of it was depression based. Some of it was just me literally not wanting to be around people, and I'm not going to fake the funk anymore. I didn't want to be around y'all, and I felt myself blossoming into myself again, coming back to myself, but at a higher, older, further, more mature version. And that's been the greatest gift. So me being a busybody, and then at first, initially, when I got out of school in December, I'm like, damn, I ain't got nothing lined up. Whole time, that was God's gift of rest and of refocusing and of showing me myself and showing me why I love myself, and me figuring out, breaking down lessons. There's so many talks I had to myself on this couch. On my couch. Y'all, I'm pointing to the couch like y'all can see it. On my couch, and I'm talking to myself. I'm breaking down real things that happened back when. I'm breaking it down because I haven't touched it. I was going through school 3 years and ain't touch a whole bunch of shit. Whole bunch. And that's why these things that I'm calling grudges, that's why they were still on my shoulders, hanging with me, rolling with me, because I really wasn't cool with it. But I wasn't facing myself enough to be like, I don't like that, or I do like that. I don't want to do that, or I do want to do that. I should do this, and I know I can, so let's move it. Like, I was literally so much weight, so much baggage was on me that I couldn't move. I couldn't go after the things that I knew I wanted to go after. I should have went after. So, yeah, there's a lot of things I wouldn't say I regret, but I'm just like, damn, Fee, you let that one slide. And the reason I don't have regrets is because life is still moving, and a lot of the opportunities that I'm talking about, I can still do. A lot of opportunities I'm talking about, I can still do. Now, it wouldn't be in the same community. It wouldn't be with the same people, but that don't mean it stopped. Nothing is just there. Like, there's nothing that just is there, you feel me? Except for having a walkable community. That's it. Now, it may take a little bit more effort, and that's why I'm like, damn, you let that slide because it was that easy. In grand scheme, it was so easy to do that. And now you got to take a 30-minute drive to do it. You got to move here to do it. You got to wait a little bit longer. You got to talk to more people you don't know. You got to put yourself in more spaces by yourself, forcing yourself in spaces rather than just falling into spaces. Like the college community, you could have just fell into a space, and as long as you show up, you was gonna be there, and you was gonna show out. Period. Like, but now I gotta drive there, show up, shake hands, kiss babies to show out. So I know that I'm capable though. So it's like I'm also like I said, that time that I was out of school. At first I was miserable, and I was like, oh my God. But it's like that was God's gift to just refocus, re-esteem myself, ground myself, find the new and improved me, open myself up, open my heart up. So yeah, that was very good. I needed all of that, and now I am so ecstatic and optimistic about the things that I'm moving forward. Still being a realist, big Capricorn, but like very optimistic about where I'm going, who I have with me, the decisions I make, trusting my intuition. And one thing that my daddy told me, there's really no wrong choice. There's really no wrong choice. Excuse me. I mean, unless it's the obvious, harmful, deteriorating choices. But if it's between going to this job or that job, or to living in this city versus this city, there's no wrong choice. If there are two positive pathways, there's no wrong choice. If there's three, there's no wrong choice. What is a wrong choice is ignoring what you know. What is a wrong choice is continuing old habits. What is a wrong choice is mistrusting for no reason besides fear. What is a wrong choice is letting fear move you. One thing that I just told, I was just talking about this, and that's so funny of me. But anyway, I was just talking about this, but damn, I lost a damn thought. Oh, how I know I was not who I was that all the choices I made, most of the choices I made for my 3 years in DC were fear-based. I'm not one that's truly motivated by fear. That's why a lot of things I didn't really follow through with them. I didn't really continue with them. A lot of friendships fizzled out, I mean, because they were fear-based. Fear of being alone, fear of not being validated, fear of not being accepted. That's regarding friends, joining organizations, networking, going to internships, being seen trying. Fear of being perceived. And that's not even what my true motivation is. That doesn't motivate me. Fear does not motivate me. Fear frightens me. And I'm tired of, fear puts me in a state of fight or flight. Fear stops me in my tracks. And I was trying to use that as a basis of motivation. And it was deterring me from so many things, so many right choices for myself. I know that I'm motivated by my future self, my vision of my future self. And that's where the prophesizing comes from. When I sit in myself and root myself and I see myself in the future, she's the bomb.com. Sorry, I had to throw it back. She's the bomb.com. She's doing this, she's doing that. I won't speak on it. But she's doing this, she's doing that. Actually, I don't believe that. That's another thing. Fear Fear stopped me from speaking because I'm like so fearful of an evil eye. But things only have power if you give it to them. So I wish I had some water, some Florida water. Rebuking, and I'm gonna speak. In the future, I am a community change agent, changing lives little by little, one by one. I'm instilling my beliefs of communities being root in community and not being root in politics and danger and fear mongering and racism and all the isms and policing. That's one of them. My future self is also a curator. Like Issa D's character in Insecure, or Issa Rae's character, Issa D, and in Insecure, and a museum curator. That's my future self. My future self is like Virgil Abloh. For real. Like the most innovative, unconventional, creative fashion shows. That's where I'm at. So when I see her, my today is motivated by what I see from my future, not for what I fear from repeating in the past. Going back to using the history, who I was in the past, I have no feelings attached to who she was. As I'm talking about this, there's no feelings. It's all facts. That is what happened. That was true. All those things I said were true. But do I still bear feelings towards that? No. And sometimes, I can't lie, I do. Sometimes I sit and I sulk. And I'm like, damn. But my main goal and my main prize and my recenter and my focus is that all that is okay. It brought me here. What if none of that happened? Who would I be and what would I know about myself? Would it be better? Would I still be at this position? Who knows? But that doesn't even... None of that literally matters. And I have it is what it is. It is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. And what I have gone through has instilled so much strength and perseverance and pride and esteem and trust and intuition and these principles I'm talking about. Detachment, or detachment / progressive attachment. Things, keeping the things that I need, pushing the things I don't need. Trust, intuition, self-esteem, like those. Self-esteem / confidence / fortitude / mobility. So yeah, I'm excited, and I hope that this touched somebody or helped someone. But yeah. At this point, I feel like I'd be redundant, but yeah, I'm very excited for my future. And I'm excited for yours too. Ciao.